Welcome everyone. Welcome to Vibe Rides. My name is Scott Bachland and thanks so much for joining us here today for our drivers updates. So big hi to all you drivers out there today. I've got to tell everybody I was a little slow on getting my vibe on this morning. So I did something I've never done last night. I binged watched on Netflix. Yep, first time ever. I realized that is a problem when you're quarantined. I binged watched on Netflix last night, Ozark. I watched the series Ozark, started watching that, and this morning I slept right through my alarm. So a little bit late getting up. I had to have an extra cup of coffee here this morning with me, but yeah, I'm back. I'm getting my vibe on. So thanks for joining us here today. Took a look around this morning. For those of you that may be new on the call, we're in 6 cities. We're in 6 cities, so focused on Texas and Florida right now. We're in Dallas, Houston, Orlando, Tampa, and Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. So I always like to look before I get on the call to see what drivers are actually out there actively working and got their app on. And it seems like every time I do this, it's different. So this morning, you folks down in Miami, I see more drivers working in Miami than the other markets this morning. So thank you to our folks down in Miami. So it's interesting times, as we've talked about, but I always like to look at, I'm a bit of an analytical geek, as some of you probably have figured that out. I always like to look at the numbers. I like to see what's happening. And, you know, we're in 2 markets here, Texas and Florida, as I'm sure all of you watch the news, as I've been doing lately. And as we start to see some of these markets start to reopen and start to see a lot of business coming back to normal, or what we think is going to be normal again, we also see that reflecting in the number of people that sign up as drivers and riders. And I'll tell you, in the last 24 hours, it was a big number for us here at Vibe Rides. We had a tremendous number of drivers and riders signing up yesterday. So that's really pretty exciting. Happy to see all that. Like I said, it's nice to see some things getting back to normal. So Angela, let's start in with our slides for today, please.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Again, our Spanish Zoom line has changed. That number has changed from before. So again, I just want to make sure for our Spanish folks out there that they have that line, 822-379-9484 if you want to listen in on the Spanish Zoom line. Next slide, please, Angela. And this is a slide you see all the time. It's a standard disclaimer that we have, that we're just basically saying is that we're not making any guarantees about your ability to achieve any of the results we talk about here at Vibe Rides. And we can tell you how you can get paid, but we can't make any guarantee as to the amount of money that you're going to get paid. It's all going to be based on your commitment level and skills. Next slide, please, Angela. Okay, our software update feature. And as many of you have known who are on the call with us, or if you're new, this is something that we do every time we get on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we want to make sure for the drivers out there that they always have the latest releases, and also so they know also what the riders have. So if you ever have a rider with you that may be struggling with the app, you can actually ask them, are you sure you have the latest version of the app on your phone? So with that, I will turn it over to our expert with Vibe Rides as it relates to the app. And oh, Angela, you've got your virtual background.
I know, right?
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
so I'm going to
want to be just Angela. Like you, Scott.
Yeah,
so I'm vibing. I'm double vibing.
You are. You got the shirt on, you got the virtual background, and holy crap, yeah. That's good, because you can pick me up. I'll drink a little bit of coffee now to get my vibe going a little bit stronger, and I'll let you go through the update.
Okay, I must admit, I didn't do it myself. I've got help today. I'm not that tech savvy, but I'm getting better. So I did get help doing this. I think I can do it moving forward. So, all right, let's get into the updates. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vibe Nation. And we're going to update you today on a few items, and we're going to go through, as we always do, to give you all the information you need to get out there and drive and ride. Okay, so the latest software version as of today is the driver app version is 71 and the rider app version is 68. And where you can find that is in your menu bar. So if you go into your app, I believe, let's see, driver, bottom right. Okay, just got to remember that. Bottom right, there'll be 3 lines, and that's the menu bar. You click on that, and on the bottom left, you will see your latest version for your driver. In regards to the rider, it is top left. Top left. And again, same thing. It's 3 lines, which means menu bar. You click on that and you will get your latest version. So make sure that when you do, right now we're getting pop-ups. So you should be getting pop-ups that'll tell you refresh your app. But if that's not happening or you clicked it and you forgot to read it, it'll refresh for you. But if it has not and you feel like you need to do an update, what we call is over the air. And so when you do over the air, you have to close your app and reopen it again. Or you can also delete the app and open it again in case you're not getting the updated version, and you will be working with the updated version once you do that. All right, let's get through here. Okay, updated features. We don't have too many at the moment because a lot of the updates are being done on the back end, which is our engine, the machine. The app has to have an engine, just like an engine in a car. We have to oil it. We have to make sure it's running. We have to do maintenance on it. And so basically, to make sure you get the most robust and strongest app on the planet, because you're in Vibe Nation now, we are working on the back end to give you the best tool. So that's what we're doing right now. So the versions aren't changing because of that. When we start doing things on the front end that you visibly see, then that will change the versions. At this point, we only have a couple. So basically the questions. We had some questions come in and people asking from our last call when we did a compliance advocacy type call in regards to the logo. The independent rep logo is, you can find it on viberides.com. You have to go to the bottom of the website and it's under policy. So driver support. Scroll down through the policies, which I hope you've read. Go read through that, and on the bottom of that list, there's a PDF that you can download called the independent logo. So that's where that is, okay? And then the other one was, which happened last night, and we're working on this as we speak. We had some individuals from the field give us some messages, and thank you for that input. We had drivers registering, and what they were doing is they registered through the referral code, which is the boomerang. So what they did, they went to igoboom.com, which is exactly what you need to do. You go to igoboom.com, you fill in the boomerang code, you redeem it there. The code is smart, so it will take you to the exact landing page you need to be on, which is your driver landing page. And there you can download the logo. But what was actually download the app, not the logo. But what was happening is they weren't able to put in the referral code, even though it's optional. Now remember, once you already redeem the code, you don't have to do it again. You are in the system, we've got you tracked and tagged, and you're all set to go. But if you do end up doing that, what was happening is it wouldn't let them go past that. So this is what you do if you are having that little bump. You go directly to, if you have an iPhone, go to the Apple Store. If you have an Android, you go to the Google Play Store. And there you download the app directly, and it should take you through the registration with no problem. And now remember, once you have redeemed the code, you're already in the system, you can skip over the referral code, okay? So that's basically the updates we have today in regards to the app. So let's move on to a bit of a review. So now we've implemented the system where anyone who has fully registered and reviewed and you're now online ready to drive, you will get an email notification to set up your e-wallet. It's going to come from iPayout, e-wallet, and you'll get that email, and that email will direct you on what to do exactly to set up your wallet so that all of your earnings can be transferred over to your wallet on a weekly basis, so you can pull it out, whether you know, to the bank or to a debit card. But that's what we're going to talk about today in regards to your setup. So this is an email you're going to get. It's going to look similar to this. Okay, so it's going to congratulate you for signing up. And so basically there's going to be a link right here. And then you're going to get a username and a temporary password. Now your password you can change at any time, but make sure you keep this locked away, because this is how you're going to get into your e-wallet, okay? And make sure once you do get in there, change your password, okay? So, you know, keep your account secure and just follow the link. Okay, and if you need support, they're really great in regards to helping you through it. If you're having any challenge, just email support. But in this case, username, password, click on the link that they give you. It's actually longer. This was my link, so we kind of have it covered up here. But it actually is a longer link. You click on that and you use your username and password, and you move along to the next page, which will take you to your login page. And your login page this is where you put in your username and your password, and you log in. And this is how you're going to actually learn too. So I did the same thing, never been into the system. It's like your phone. You get a new phone, you're going to play around with it to see, you know, navigate through it, figure out, you know, what are these buttons, click on a few items, figure out how to navigate through it. That's how you're going to learn. So when you have time, make some time to set this up for yourself, okay? It's actually pretty simple. Okay, we're in. So this is once you get into from your login page, this is what you're going to see. So it'll show you your balance. It'll, you know, withdraw funds. So you can actually click on this. It'll take you to how you're going to withdraw your funds. This will give you your information in regards to your account. And then you can also order your prepaid card. And we're going to show you that prepaid card on the next training. It's pretty cool. You're going to have let's just surprise you. You're going to have a very cool card. So this is basically it. This is what you're going to see once you fully registered. Now remember, you have to be fully registered and online, ready to go. And even if you're offline, I mean, as long as the customer amazement team has put you through the system and reviewed your account and you're good to go, you will get this link. Okay. All right. That's it, Scott. We're going to go into April promotions.
Ooh, April promotions are always fun. And thanks for the update, Angela. And I have seen that card that Angela's talking about. I've had a sneak preview of it, and it is really cool. So I'll look forward to seeing that next week. So let's talk about our April promotions. So Angela, do you want to hit the next slide for us? Okay, April promotions. Now we talked about this. If you remember back when we launched on April 1st, our CEO Holton Bugs came on and ran this program as an incentive to get riders in to buy rides for you drivers. So the way this works is everybody who takes a ride, as a rider, we throw their name in a hat, and instead of the old bingo machine, Angela turns the crank and we pick out the winner for the week. So this promo is 3 nights, 4 days, vacation in Cancun for 2 people, flights not included. And I think we've got, Angela, is it up to 12 months for somebody to redeem this? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay, up to 12 months to redeem. And again, this is done by our branding and marketing partner, iBoomerang, just done with incentive to help us get riders. So Angela, you've gone through the process of picking out and the random selection of who that rider winner is this week. And so I'll do the drum roll. Let you say who it is. And
the winner is Spencer Reese out of Tampa, Florida. Congratulations, Spencer. What a win. This is a great trip. And now also want to make sure you knew it's a trip for 2. Flights not included, but it is a trip for 2. So congratulations, Spencer. All right. Congratulations, Spencer, out of Tampa, Florida, wins that trip. Let's go on and see what the next promotion is, Angela.
Okay, this is one we've had also came out early in April, and we call this the Vibe 5 driver promotion. And the reason we call it that is you get a $50 reward after your initial 5 rides. So all you have to do is complete 5 rides, get a $50 reward, and important to maintain a driver rating of 4.2. And so people kind of say, well, why are we doing this? And one of the reasons that we're doing this program and this promotion is to help offset 2 costs that the drivers had when they joined. And that's the background check and the vehicle inspection. So let's go to the next slide, Angela. Okay, so we've talked about this in the past, and for any of our individuals on with a new driver, we all know that the background check costs about $33. That's our standard cost for that. But then there's also the cost of the vehicle inspection. Okay, and so we've been able to find some companies, through our drivers have been really helpful, to find some service centers that'll actually help us and do it at a reduced price. So Angela, why don't you take our drivers through this slide and the next slide?
Sure. And again, $16.99 plus tax. Wow, that's amazing. They're a great company. Actually, it's a large company that owns 3 different locations. That's why the different names. And they are located all over Florida and all over Texas. And they've given us, or you, the driver, they wanted to help out, you know, and they thought, let's do this for the drivers out there. So $16.99 plus tax is phenomenal. They're also going to share all kinds of discounts for you if you're going to get an oil change or a tire rotation, anything like that. They're going to give you a discount in regards to that as well. But there's a few stipulations in regards to utilizing them. So we're going to go to the next slide and we're going to go through those a little bit. So you use Vibe Ride's 19-point inspection form. So, which means you have to use the Vibe Rides inspection form. That's what they're expecting from you as a Vibe driver. Bring that in, and they have them there just in case, but you can download it from the app. As you know, there's a link to download that form. Bring it on into them. Also, vehicles in your profile must be the one you needed inspected. You're, of course, more than welcome to inspect any other vehicles. That's a great rate for Vibe drivers, but you must get the vehicle that's in your profile inspected. They will check that. So make sure that the vehicle in your profile, or the vehicles, because you may have more than one vehicle in your profile, which is fine. But make sure those are the vehicles you are having inspected on our inspection form, and they will check that. So make sure you're doing that. And then new vehicles, we had that question come up again, which is fine. New vehicles from 2019 to 2020, you still need an inspection, but your dealer of where you bought your vehicle, because it's new, should be giving you an up-to-date inspection, and we will accept that inspection form. So you're good with 2019 to 2020, as long as it's most recent. I think can't be more than 6 months old. So remember that, okay? Even if it's a 2019, of course, 2020, you just bought that. So 6 months and a full inspection from them. And inspection station locations. We had some people send in some emails regarding the locations of these inspections to get your vehicle inspected. So this company, all you have to do is Google the name. Google, say, you know, I had a question in regards to, say, Cypress. So I had an individual in Cyprus looking for an NTB location, and that's specifically what you do. You go on Google, you go on the internet, and you type in NTB or, you know, the other locations into the URL, the search. I can't even think of words today. And then just say in Cypress, Texas, and it will give you a list of locations in that area specifically. So they're everywhere. You should be able to do that very easily, and just do an internet search. And I think that's it.
Awesome, awesome. And as Angela said, and a big thanks out to our drivers. This is a really unique relationship that's evolving between Vibe Rides and all of our drivers out there. We actually had a group of drivers that took the initiative to say, hey, we think we can find some opportunities that can benefit everybody on the vehicle inspections, and actually took the initiative to go out and do that. So for you individuals out there, for you drivers that helped out with that, a big thanks. But that's what just kind of makes us different here, is we have that relationship between the drivers and us folks here at the corporate office. So thanks again. Appreciate that. Okay, other big promotion that's still running for the month of April. There's still time to get in on this. Is the driver that's the gear bundle. I can't even talk today. I need some more coffee. It's the Vibe Rides gear bundle. And then what you have to do is complete 25 rides in the month of April. And we have $200 worth of Vibe gear that's going to be sent out to you. So let's take a look at that next picture, Angela. So give you an idea of what you're going to get. We've got a thermos there that you can fill up with water or coffee as you're driving, some nice polo shirts. I'm wearing a different version of the one there. Angela, do you have a hoodie on today? Is that what you have?
I have the hoodie one.
Which one do you have?
So I've got the hoodie one.
The hoodie one, which is nice. Yep, there we go. Angela's got the hoodie on, and we were both sporting one of the lower ones today. And I'll put Mark on the spot here. Mark, are you wearing any of your Vibe Rides gear today?
I am not.
Checking to see.
I'm not.
Today.
I'm wearing my boomerang gear.
Okay, that's acceptable. You got your boomerang gear. We'll let that go. Hey, Mark. One of the things that we should mention for our drivers out there, the virtual backgrounds here, and I think what we call it, the wallpaper for the cell phones.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Now you look just like Angela. And for the cell phones, where can our drivers get that information?
They can go to iboomhub.com, and what they can do is download it there. They can download the virtual backgrounds as well as the iPhone background. And here's my cool one that I've got right there.
Awesome. So Mark and his marketing team have done a great job of putting these items together. If you want to get it on your phone, it's really fun, some great backgrounds. And again, it's iboomhub.com.
Yep. And so right? I'll put the URL in the chats so people can go ahead and just connect to it from there, okay?
Perfect. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Right to the page.
Okay. All right, Angela, let's click on to the next slide, please. Okay, just a reminder for everybody, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 o'clock Central Time, specifically geared to you, the drivers. Angela and I were talking yesterday, and if you look at the calendar, we've been doing these calls for about a month right now. And we started off by doing 8 training sessions. So what we've decided to do is we're going to go back and we're going to start the training sessions over again on Tuesday. And we'll publish that out ahead of time. So Tuesday's calls are going to probably be a bit lengthier, as we're going to go back and redo some of these and go over them again. As we know, we have a lot of new drivers starting. So we're going to go back and we're going to put together we'll condense the first 2 calls that we did in March into one, and we'll do that on Tuesday. We'll always go over the software updates. And then on Thursday, we'll have our other call also. But just as you're thinking about it, if you've got some new drivers coming in, if you're new on the call, you can think about every Tuesday, we're going to be running back and going over our training. So for the next 4 Tuesdays, we're going to condense what we did in the 8 training sessions into 4 and do a recap on that side. Do you agree, Angela?
Absolutely. Get on these calls. You'll get so much detail, so that way you can use the tool, your phone, and get all the information and how to navigate through it. And then we'll go through all kinds of things in regards to helping you out in the field.
And we'll continually update our training too. But again, I think even if you were in early on, getting back and going through the training again may not be a bad idea. Okay, next slide. Okay, also for everybody to know, and we've talked about this, is we partner with iBoomerang. They're our branding and marketing partner. And what they have is they're going to be doing a series of what we call opportunity presentations, which is really geared towards overdrive. So these opportunity presentations are really geared towards overdrive. We've talked about that, but these opportunity presentations now are going to cover that. There'll be another one tomorrow and Friday, April 24th. And then as we start next week, we're going to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday with the opportunity presentation. And Tuesday and Thursday are going to be the time slots that we're just focused on you, the drivers. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those are the opportunity presentations that are going to be conducted from different individuals within iBoomerang. They'll come on and they'll be doing those opportunity presentations. Angela and I will be here on Tuesday and Thursday, really just focused on the drivers. So it'll be a little bit difference there. If you're a driver and you want to know about the opportunity presentation and really learn more about why we're different, why we're an opportunity-driven concept, tune in tomorrow and Friday, or get on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and see what's going on. So just to reel that, and then we'll be back on Tuesday to go over our training. So Angela, I have to tell you one thing kind of humorous. I have hair envy this morning to you. So I noticed that somebody commented on how nice your hair looked this morning. You know, I didn't notice anybody ever commented on mine, but I just had to tell you, I've got some hair envy besides binge watching last night. I don't know. I'm kind of out of control today.
Stay off the coffee.
Okay, I'll stay off the coffee. So let's see the next slide, please. Yeah, and just a reminder to everybody, we have a lot of information on our website. So get to viberides.com, or you can email it at viberidessupport.com. Lots of information, a lot of links there. And also all the trainings that we have done, everything that we've done is out on Facebook. You go to viberides.com, you click on the video, and all the trainings that we've done are out there. Like I said, we're going to start doing them again next Tuesday. Angela, anything else from you today?
No, I just want to reiterate, go to support, go to our website, viberides.com. You will find all of the, you may have questions, all the answers are there, plenty of information in regards to anything that you need regarding the app or the process or policies or any questions. And of course, if they're not there, you can email support, but you'll find a lot of information there in regards to everything from background checks to inspections, to the app, to the policies, everything you need.
Awesome. So thanks again for tuning in today. That's going to conclude our call for today. We'll be back and see you on Tuesday with some training. And on behalf of Angela and myself, thanks again, and drive smart, be safe. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Bye, everyone. Be safe, be well. See you soon.